Hello all, welcome back to the BioRocks channel. Uh, Today's video will be talking about the external genitalia of the human male reproductive system. Okay, so our topic today is going to be the external genitalia of male reproductive system. Male reproductive system. So the reproductive organs that you can see externally or the external genitalia. So speaking about the first thing that we can see is going to be the penis, and the second is going to be about the scrotal sacs. These are the two visible external organs of the male reproductive system. So when I'm going to talk about the penile area or as well as the scrotal sacs, let me just go for the drawing of this such that I can explain you well. So we are going to have these scrotal sacs, as well as you're going to have the penile area. Okay, and this will be the head of the penis, the tip, and we are going to even have a what we call as a fold of a skin here. Okay, the fold of a skin, and we have a opening here. Okay, so this is what we are going to speak about. So if you speak about the scrotal sacs, actually they are holding up the testis. Okay, so these are your scrotal sacs. Speaking about the penis is going to have a longer body, and this body is being called as shaft, and the head of the penis is being called as glans penis. And this fold of skin which has been present, the fold of skin here which is present, is going to be called as prepuce, and otherwise you can just call it as a foreskin. We're going to call it as a foreskin. And this opening that you can see in the glans penis is being called as urethral orifice, through which a male can either produce or either what you call is ejaculate the semen with the sperms, or he can urinate the urine or micturate the urine. So either this or this. So this is a urethral orifice, and we have the shaft here, and we have the glans penis, which is the head of the penis, and we have a skin fold around the glans penis called as prepuce. So these are the things to be remembered here. And when we speak about the penile area, the important thing for the NEAT examination is about the erectile tissue that is around the urethra. So this, children, what I have spoke here, I have drawn here, is going to be the urethra. And if you look at this particular urethra, it's being surrounded by the erectile tissue. So these are being asked for your examination. So let us see what are these present. Okay, so around the urethra, we have a tissue. Okay, this is going to be called as a corpora spongiosum. Okay, so this is going to be the tissue. This is being called as the corpora. This is corpora spongiosum. Okay, this is a corpora spongiosum. Okay, this is your spongy tissue around the urethra. Okay, children, and this is your urethra passing down, and around this you can see another tissue that is going to be the two of the layers of corpora cavernosa. Okay, so the first layer and the second layer. So these are two. These two ones are being called as corpora cavernosa. Call it as corpora cavernosa. So two of the corpora cavernosa and one corpora spongiosum. Togetherly, the three, they are togetherly making the three of these layers of erectile tissue around the penis. And remember that your penile area that we are talking about. So this corpora spongiosum is the corpora spongiosum here is bulged out in this area of glans penis, in the glans penis. Okay, children. So this is about the penis, which is a copulatory organ, the copulatory organ of the male, copulatory organ of the male. This is a one which is a pendulous organ, which becomes erectile during copulation process because of a process which is being called as Vassal Congestion. Okay, this is an because it has erectile tissue, they have a very good supply of blood here, and due to the increased flow of blood in the veins in the testis, you can see a procedure that is being called as erection erection of penis. Erection of penis, it is just because of the heavy flow of blood in the veins that are being supplied to your erectile tissue. Okay, so they are being supplied with a very good amount of blood sinuses, so they have a very good amount of blood sinuses here. And this procedure of erection of your penile area is being called as vasocongestion because of increased flow of blood in the veins that are supplied to the erectile tissue. So this process is vasocongestion, which is resulting in the formation of erection of the penis. Okay, these are the topics to be dealt. I hope you all understood about the penis, which is a copulatory organ of the male reproductive system. It is pendulous because of the erectile tissue and the blood sinuses that are rich here. And during the sexual arousal, the sinuses are filled up with a heavy blood flow, so which is going to lead to the process of filling up with the blood is being called vasocongestion, which leads to the erection of the penis. Okay, and talking about the urethra here, this urethra is a urinogenital duct because it passes the urine, and it even passes the semen with the sperm, so we are going to call it as urinogenital duct only in the male reproductive tract. Only in the male reproductive tract we call them as such. And the scrotal sacs are just present behind the penile area. Okay, this is what need to be remembered for the examination point of view. And nextly, what we are going to have is we are going to have the scrotal sacs here, and these scrotal sacs actually they are going to maintain 2 degree Fahrenheit uh, less than the body temperature, less than the body temperature, which is going to be accountable for the healthy sperm count, for the healthy sperm count. Okay, so this is accountable for the healthy sperm count. Secondly, what you can see here is, children, we can see the presence of cremaster muscle over here. So these are going to be the cremaster muscles over the testis. These are being called as a cremaster muscle. And next that we are going to have is a dartus muscle here. The dartus muscle is going to be somewhere around here in the scrotal sacs. So these are the dartus muscles. These are the dartus muscle. So if you think about the wrinkled skin of the scrotum, the wrinkled skin of the scrotum is just because of the dartus muscle, because of the dartus muscle only. And this is going to actually give a storage area for the testis, okay? Storage area for your testis, okay? So this is for the storage area. It acts like a storage area. And secondly, that you can see as cremaster, what this does is during the cold, the cremaster muscle is going to actually pull your testis towards the body. towards the body to keep the warmth, okay, to keep it warmth, to give heat, okay. And the cremaster muscle during the heat or summer, what it does is it is going to actually try to relax. So this is going to contract, the cremaster muscle is going to contract to pull the testis towards the body, and during the hot summers it is going to relax such that the scrotum is going to be pushed away from the body, okay, pushed away from the body, pushed away from the body. So we know that these are the important tasks where they are trying to regulate the temperature. So these are trying to like help in pulling towards contracting and relaxing based on the external environment. And the dartus muscle is going to bring up the wrinkles in the scrotal sacs here. They are the actual the storage area spaces for these what we call as the testes present inside the scrotal sacs. These are very important to be remembered as a point. So I hope children you all have now understood regarding the external genitalia of both of these. And coming on to the scrotal sacs, children, the scrotal sacs have a very, very good supply of the blood vessels. They have a very good supply of blood vessels, and they even are carrying the testes, and they have the spermatic cord. Okay, they even have the spermatic cord. These are the things that can be seen here. And when we are going to speak about the muscles, the two types of the muscles that we can see here, these are going to be your what we call as a cremaster and the dartus muscle. The things to be remembered is going to be about the thermoregulator is going to be the cremaster muscle. So if you get any such sort of questioning about the thermoregulation, you can just speak about the cremaster muscle. So this is about the thermoregulation. And about the wrinkles also is going to be the cremaster muscle only. And remember children, this cremaster muscle is same as your skeletal muscle. It's made up of actually a skeletal muscle, the cremaster muscle. So here remember the cremaster muscle is a skeletal muscle. These are the points to be remembered for your examination. So how do you remember? That is going to be in the cremaster. I want you to go for the S as well as a T as a thermoregulators, which are going to be the specific points for it. And these are the ones I hope you all have understood, children. So before I end up my what we call as this particular topic, let me once go to the slides such that I can make your concepts clear by showing you a few of the images of the external genitalia of the male reproductive tract. So children, I spoke about the cremaster muscles. So this is the cremaster muscles which are going to be pulling up the scrotal sacs near to the body, contracting towards during the winter seasons and relaxing during the summer seasons. And the muscle that you can see here is going to be the dartus muscle, which is going to be a thermoregulator and the one which is responsible for the wrinkles in the scrotal sacs. Okay, these are the two types. And the next thing that I would like to show you is going to be about the pendulous organ, that is going to be a penis, where you can see that this is a foreskin, which we call it as a prepuce, and this area is being called as glans penis, where you can see the presence of the corpora spongiosum or corpus spongiosum. It's considered as a one tissue, okay, and the two of the peripheral sides, which is going to be the corpora cavernosa. Okay, so these are the three erectile tissues. You can see that the spongiosum is wrapping up the urethra, and you can see that the spongiosum is completely bulged out. It's been thrown out in the glans penis area here. So these are the ones that to be remembered for the external genitalia of the male reproductive tract. I hope children you all have understood this. Please, if you have liked the video, hit the like button and try to share my channel and subscribe my channel, and try to do please comment in the comment section too. Thank you all. Thank you.